Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Joe Logan of a Dragon House. We are 3 weeks out to our next upcoming event, March 16th, at the heart of San Francisco, historical building for WWE Cow Palace. The biggest MMA regional show in California is happening in 3 weeks. Right next to me, we have Tim Gutierrez. He'll be fighting on our upcoming event as the main event of the amateur card for the 125-pound flyweight title against Aaron Carlos
Carlos?
Yeah, Carlos Villa, yes. So now, Tim, let's introduce you once again to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where you are, who you are, where you coming from?
Well, I'm originally from Modesto, California. I'm fighting currently out of Dublin, California at CSA.
Now, you still living at Modesto?
Correct. Yes.
I remember the very first time I met you. You fought Woody something. You fought
yes.
one of my kids.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Man, that was like 5 years ago.
Wow. Yeah. So I'm getting ready, to be at the end of my amateur career, but I'm looking forward for this fight.
Yes. Now this will be a good test for both you guys. Aaron's up and comer, young lions, and you are not old, but you've been around the game for a minute.
Sir.
It's considered the OG of the amateur fighter. Now, 125-pound. First question: what do you walk around weight?
Walk around no heavier than 138.
So you don't really cut much weight.
No, about 12 to 14 pounds. 14 pounds is a max, but usually I slim down pretty easy.
When you're off season, what's the heaviest you ever been? Like walk around?
145.
145.
145. I got to 145 and I was a little too big. So I had to keep it at like 138 for me.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Aaron and he's walking around in the 50s. I'm like, how do you even cut that much weight?
That's some weight.
That kid can eat. I'm sure Tim. Now, I'm sure you're watching your opponent's fight video. What do you think of him?
I think that he's a savvy young fighter. I'm actually excited he's game to fight, and I actually like his style. I watched a couple of his videos. And he's explosive. Like I said, he's game, and he's down to throw.
Now, you are a little bit more like a striker.
Yes, sir.
Right? And he's really mixed. A little wrestling, a little jiu-jitsu. What do you see yourself have advantage on him?
I think I'm just going to take the advantage on using his movement and using my movement to capitalize my game.
That's good. Now, this fight, 3-minute round, it's going to be lots of fireworks. How do you see these fights going to go down? Do you try to keep it on the feet so you can showcase if you're Muay Thai or wrestling or jiu-jitsu?
I've been working really hard on my ground game lately. A lot of jiu-jitsu, a lot of wrestling defense. So I'm confident wherever it goes. Mm-hmm. But like always, I'd like to capitalize on my striking.
Stand up.
Yes, sir.
That's what excited about having Tim on the card, because everyone's expecting a lot of fireworks on the feet. And, traditional Muay Thai versus Kachikempo karate, because he's a karate background.
Yes, sir.
He does karate since a little kid. When I just found it out last week, he's training with his dad. So that's pretty cool, like watching like a traditional Lyoto Machida style.
Yes, sir.
And then coming into the cage, So now, how often do you train right now, Tim?
4 days a week.
4 days a week
currently.
And you have a full-time job?
Full-time job is a Taekwondo instructor.
Oh, shit!
So we got a traditional fight going on.
You got a traditional Kachikempo versus karate.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty good. Where do you teaching at?
I teach over in Modesto at my father's school.
Oh, shit. Your dad have his karate school? Taekwondo school?
Pretty funny story, yeah. So now we're going against each other. So I think,
Wow.
that's what makes the fight exciting.
Okay, well, Kachikempo karate versus Taekwondo. Well, how long has your dad been doing Taekwondo?
I think he started in the mid-70s, so he's been doing it for a while.
And how long have the school's been established at
Modesto? He opened in 1989.
Holy shit, that's for 30 some years.
35 years.
35 years.
So
it's still going strong, huh?
It's going strong, and he's retired now. He used to have a full-time job, so he used to just run the school part-time, but I think he's enjoying it in his retirement,
So now you run the school full-time?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So how many classes a day do you teach?
Let's say like no more than 4.
No more than 4.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work,
It's a lot of
especially teaching the kids, right?
Yes, sir.
People don't realize it drains you. After one kid's class, I teach one kid's class. I'm like, I need a half-hour break before next class comes.
Yeah, give me my coffee break real quick.
Yeah, it's no joke. It costs so much energy, you know. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, Tim, how can people contact you for tickets?
They can either reach me at my Instagram, TG3_MMA, or if they are a sponsor looking to reach out, you can email me at tgutierrez1296@gmail.
Yes, and probably easier on Instagram, you know. Any local businesses and Modesto area want to get your logo on the international TV, nationwide YouTube channel, make sure you guys DM this kid right here. Now, you're not a kid anymore. I first met you, I'm like, this kid, but like, you're not a kid anymore. You've been doing this for a long time.
Yes, sir.
What's your school located in Modesto?
It's located at 4949 Yosemite Boulevard in Empire. So it's right outside Modesto.
And the same location for 35 years?
No, this one is actually our newer location. We were in series for about 30 years. So the last 4 years we've been in closer to Modesto.
So now this location is the biggest one?
Yes, sir.
And it's nicer?
Yes, sir.
Because the pandemic, the rent dropped, you'd be like capitalizing.
Yeah, I had to jump in on this building because nobody was taking it. So
Yes, so that's a good thing. Like when doing the pandemic, right after the pandemic's end, or during the pandemic, when you're leasing a place, you get a super deal because a lot of landlords kind of freaking out, you know. Now, any special loved one, training partners, supporters that you want to shout out to?
yeah, I just want to shout out to Coach K over at CSA. He's always got my back. You know, all my training partners there. Coach Benji, Coach Adam Piccolotti. You know, the goats on the ground. You know, they're getting me right in my wrestling and my jiu-jitsu. So I just want to shout out to them and prove to the guys that I've been working hard.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if people watching you, how much longer do you think let people know you're going to turn pro?
Oh,
After this one?
after this one. This is the
After
one.
this one.
This is the one.
This is the one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now, 125 pounds. Are you ever thinking about going down to a straw weight?
Strawweight's not in the option. No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Flyweight.
Flyweight's my weight. That's where I'm gonna stay for now. You know, if I get older and can't take the cut, I'll go to 35. But you're never gonna see me at strawweight.
You like to eat? Fuck that. You have to cut the whole legs off to cut the straw weight. Any 125er pro that you have eyes on?
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of people on the scene. There's some people out of state. You know, I always want that big fight. Anton Ho, you know Anton Ho?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's a dream fight right there.
But I think he is 4-0.
He is 4-0, so he's climbing his scale, you know.
Yes,
But I was watching him on the regional scene, and you know that'd be a cool 125.
He's a savage.
Yes,
That
sir.
kid's a savage. Now you have a lot of 125er in the Bay Area. I mean, I can't even name all of it. So a lot. I mean, that's a pretty stacked division. I think the reason due to a lot of amateurs that last year or two, and they just all this amateur flyweight start turning pro. So you got a lot of 125er in line that was like maybe 1-0, 2-0, 1-1, 2-1, some type of record like in green. It's a lot of them is going to be keeping eyes on this fight.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I know Aaron probably want to do a few more amateurs because he's young. But how old are you, Tim?
I'm 28.
This is time.
It's time.
This time. This
My
time.
I gotta hit the rocket, you know.
You don't want to hit the 3-0 before you turn pro.
Yes, sir.
Let's fucking make it work. All right, now if your opponent Aaron watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Aaron, thanks for taking the fight. I like your style, and let's make it a good one.
That's pretty awesome. Whoever wins, get the strap. Now, original the belt champion holder, Daniel Robles, due to some type of issue, personal issue, he couldn't fight on this card defending the title. So the winner of this fight, if you guys want to do one more, probably not you. If Aaron want to do one more, it's going to be facing Daniel Robles on June 8th. Go back to Kezar. So for more information about this fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This fight, it's presenting by First Round Fights, formerly known as the URCC, the biggest promotion in Philippines. Now they're moving back to the state They're gonna keep it going. And do not forget, one little bit of news to share with you guys. August, we're going back to Cow Palace. We are doing the hybrid card. It's gonna be pro kickboxing and MMA. It's gonna be a cage and a ring at the same time.
Yes.
Bellator did it before, so we're gonna bring that back. That will be on August. So any Muay Thai, pro kickboxer, we're doing K1 rules. So no clinch. K1 kickboxing rules, glory style. So it's gonna be we're gonna do 6 pro kickboxing on August, and it's 8 MMA, pro MMA. So it's gonna be 14 pro fights. So any striker want to get on that card, please DM me. We're gonna bring all the crowd from Muay Thai industry, community, and the MMA community. Now, any special loved one you want to shout out to once again?
Yeah, you know, just my dad. You know, he's always been there from the start, literally from the start of my martial arts career, and all my family. You know, I love them, and I do this for them.
Any special deal for your Taekwondo school if people mention this interview?
Yeah, if you guys watch this interview, you bring me this interview, and you want to train with us, you can get 2 weeks free in the school.
That's pretty awesome. Now you hear it. Making sure do you have Instagram for your Taekwondo school?
Yes, I do. It's United TKD Center 89 or actually it's United TKD Center 89 _209.
That's pretty awesome. Now making sure you guys mention this interview, or you can send Coach Tim this video, then you guys get 2 weeks free and his Taekwondo school. Sounds good. All right, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. I'm Jong Lo signing out. Good to have you on board, brother Tim.
Thanks, sir.
We'll see you guys March 16th. Signing out.